Hi, I'm David from Frontier Home Tech Support. Getting online can be scary, but it can also be interesting, entertaining, and educating at the same time. Join me as I take you on a tour through the Be Connected website, a place where other Australians can learn about getting online and what you can do with an internet connection. In each episode, I will show you one of the things you can do online and explain the equipment you need and where you need to get it. You may be surprised to find out that you already have what you need to get online. So sit back and relax and enjoy today's episode of the Frontier Home Tech Support Show. Hi and welcome back. I'm David Cook and we are on the Be Connected website and we are looking at part 2 as we investigate what is a computer, and we are answering the question, what is a screen? So let's get started. The following program is brought to you by Be Connected, Every Australian Online, and Frontier Home Tech Support. Can I help you? So let's talk about the screen now. So this activity normally goes for 4 minutes. We're doing a quick overview, so we'll fly through it. If you engage my services to do some training, we can do all of these courses in more detail. So taking our time and using our patience to make sure you understand each lesson as we go through it. In this activity, we're going to look at one of the most important parts of the computer, the screen. You will learn how to turn the screen on and off and adjust some of the settings. Yes, so there's more to it than just turning the screen on. You can actually make some adjustments to make the screen more useful for the way you are going to use your computer. The desktop computer screen shows what is currently happening on the computer. It is also known as the monitor or display. When you're typing a letter, for example, you will see what you type appear on the screen. If you visit a website, you will see the website pages on the screen. So you use the screen to view what you're doing with the computer. The screen will have several buttons or dials you can use to control the appearance of what you see on the screen. The screen controls can allow you to turn the screen on and off, adjust the picture, adjust the volume of speakers if the screen has them. Try to find the buttons on the screen you are using now. They are usually located near the bottom of the screen, often on the bottom right corner. So yeah, sometimes you can just feel on the side, sometimes on the back, quite often on the front, or even underneath on the bottom here, you will find the controls. So yeah, have a look on your monitor or screen and see if you can find the controls. It's highly likely you've only ever either turned the power button on and looked at the little power light and not even bothered with all these other buttons. So it's quite interesting to see something new if you had it all the time. The screen needs to be plugged into 2 places: the main computer case of a desktop computer with a cable, also into the mains power socket. To turn the screen on, press the power button. It looks like a circle broken by a line. We just looked at the power button before. If you can see it highlighted, you can see it highlighted in the picture with a blue circle. There it is. This button will turn the screen on and off. So what they're saying there is you need to have power to the screen, so there will be a plug that plugs into the wall, into the power in the wall, and also into the back of the monitor. There'll also be another cable that connects the monitor to the desktop. That allows the monitor to see what's happening inside the desktop. If your monitor has speakers or your computer has separate speakers, there will also be volume controls. These work just like the volume controls on a TV set. The up button will make the sound louder. The down button will make the sound softer. Adjusting the contrast and brightness. Most screens will have controls that let you see objects more clearly on the screen. Changing the contrast levels. Adjusting the contrast can help make objects easier to see by increasing the difference between dark and light areas. This is actually a very useful control to find, because depending on the lighting in the room where your computer is, you might find it very hard to see some fine details. And by adjusting the contrast to either sharpen or soften your picture, you'll find you might have a much more pleasant experience and find things easier to see just by making that adjustment. Changing the brightness levels. If the screen appears too dark for you to see objects clearly, you can increase the brightness. Or if the screen is so bright that objects on the screen are washed out, you can lower the brightness. Once again, you can change this according to the brightness in your room, or if there's glare, you can adjust your brightness to compensate. You can also do things like changing the curtains or the blinds on your window, opening or closing, or just filtering the light a little bit. Can also make a difference without even adjusting your screen. Does it have a camera? Many computer screens come with a camera built in. This is called a web camera or webcam and is used for making video calls to other people. We'll be covering video calls in a later activity. If the screen has a camera, you will see it as a small pinhole in the frame of the screen, just above the display. If it is present, it means that you will be able to make video calls with the computer. Don't worry if the screen doesn't have a camera. If you want to make video calls, you can always add a separate camera to the screen. So if you have a normal sort of desktop with a separate monitor and keyboard and mouse, it's probably more than likely that you won't have a camera built into the screen. Cameras are typically built into an all-in-one computer or a laptop. Let's see how much you remember. Contrast. What does a contrast do? Does it turn the screen off? Or does it make objects on the screen stand out more? I'm tipping we'll click on the purple option here. Let's see. Correct. That's right. The contrast settings can be adjusted to make the picture look better. So a good thing with these tutorials or activities is there's little tests here and there, and as you can see, they're not very difficult tests to do. I mean, if you click the wrong answer, you're politely told that it's incorrect. And in fact, it actually gives you the answer to the question that it was saying. So the question here was, does it turn the screen off? You go, no, it doesn't. But it does tell you that the power button turns the screen off. Let's see how much you remember about the camera. Where can I find the camera? Just above the screen or on the back of the screen? Okay, so thinking about this a little bit, if the camera was on the back of the screen, it's probably not going to be much use, really, is it? Because it would be looking behind the screen. So let's click on the blue option and be happy with the answer. It is usually located right above the monitor. Congratulations, well done. You've come to the end of What is a Screen activity. The computer screen is your window into what the computer is currently doing. And just like with a TV set, you are not seeing objects clearly. Or if you are not seeing objects clearly, you can go in and adjust the picture to your liking. In the next activity, What is a Keyboard, we're going to look at one of the main ways you can tell the computer what to do. The keyboard. Okay, so we're at the end of this activity, and we've been invited to do the next one. Well, I hope you enjoyed that episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you need technical support, you can visit my website, www.oknoworries.com.au, and you can book an appointment or just ask a question, or you can give me a call on 9088 0353. And remember, you can always visit the Be Connected website whenever you want and try some of these topics out for yourself. So thank you for watching once again, and until next time, be safe online and enjoy your technology.